Aaron Boone gave it to you straight yesterday. The manager of the New York Yankees, while trying to deal with the fallout from Gerrit Cole announcing that he will be out for the season, having elected to get Tommy John surgery because his UCL is torn. We gave it to you yesterday. We had to wait to see that Cole will miss the entire season, and he is. He went to LA. He met with the world famous Dr. Elatrage. He did a bunch of Tommy Johns on players of mine. He's good. He'll look at the MRI, and when you go see him in LA, you bring a bag because the way a bag of money, but also a bag of clothes. You go to the doctor, you look at the MRI, talks to you, touches your elbow, and says, okay, surgery tomorrow. We always would tell our players, you better bring a change of undies because you're going to be there. You're going to stay there. Sort of how it works. Cole went there hoping for the best, but knowing. When you go see Neil, that's his first name, you have a pretty good understanding that he's not going to say to you, you're good. Get a PRP. It'll all work out. Yankee fans were prepared for this. Brian Cashman was prepared for this. Aaron Boone was prepared for this. Now, the quotes they gave and the way they want to do it is exactly what we told you they would do. Aaron Boone was very clear. He said, you understand, especially the mileage, word of the day, he has on and what he went through last year. There's always that risk. What he really means to say is that every pitcher has risk of Tommy John. Gerrit Cole has been a workhorse, starting 96 games over 3 years prior to last year when he missed the first 75 games of the season, but pitched through October. Throwing close to 200 innings, acting as a throwback pitcher. As a throwback executive, I went into every season hoping for 30-plus starts and 200 innings from our starting pitchers 1 through 4 because that's what you need to be good. If you're getting that much work, you're going that many innings, you are winning games. When you are 5 and diving it, when you are being knocked out in the 3rd inning, yes, it's true, your arm catches a break, but it's also true that your team is likely going to stink. The minute you take out a pitcher from spring training, he gets the MRI. You don't do it publicly. You don't make the announcements. You talk about second opinions. You talk about, hey, we're hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. You know from the first image whether there is a tear in the ulnar collateral ligament. The call I would get is, hey, it's torn. It's Tommy John, but we're going to go get a second opinion just to make sure. The number of times that our second opinion doctor made it so it's what we wanted to hear, that, oh, we got it wrong, everything's fine, the first image was wrong, the MRI machine was broken, it's not really torn. The number of times that happened to me, 0. Never. Gerrit Cole did what he's supposed to do. He posted an Instagram story telling you how badly he wants to come back. He's going to be better than ever. He said he went to the most respected medical experts in the field, and they recommended Tommy John surgery. A necessary next step, he called it. He wanted you to know that he's going to be rooting for the 2025 New York Yankees. He also wanted you to know that he's got plans. He's got plans to be back and be better than ever. Here's the problem with Tommy John. While it's become way more likely to come back and be good after 1 Tommy John versus 2, this is Cole's first. The reality is we go into a pitcher getting Tommy John with complete uncertainty. We don't know if the stuff will be better. We don't know if the stuff will be the same. All we know is that every time we throw a pitcher who's had Tommy John, we worry that it's going to snap again. We also worry every time any pitcher throws a pitch that it's going to snap. It is part of the DNA of a baseball executive that you are aware. It's like when we had a player who we knew was tissue tough, meaning they get soft tissue injuries all the time. When they're going first to third or they're running out of close play at first, we're worried about the hamstring. It's a constant state of worry. It's why you meet with your baseball people after every game, the next day before every game. You're looking at your roster. You're thinking about what you're going to be doing. You're thinking about the depth that you've created. It's why you need a system, minor league. It's why you need a bunch of veteran non-roster invites who are willing to go to AAA if they don't make the team out of spring. It's why you don't release Marcus Stroman as much as you want to, because you could wake up and he could all of a sudden be your third starter. All of the Yankee fans who are crushing Brian Cashman, how could you not be trading for Sandy Alcantara right now? How could you not have let Gerrit Cole walk away when he opted out of his deal? I understand your emotion. I understand your concern, but you are in la la land. They weren't going to let Gerrit Cole walk away once he canceled his opt out because he was worried he was hurt. You hang in and hope to God he can get through another season. And then you worry about the season after that when you've got a pitcher signed long term. From a cash standpoint, the CFO of the Yankees, the president of the Yankees, sits with Brian Cashman, not Aaron Boone, with Brian Cashman, and they talk through, okay, where are we in terms of ability to replace Gerrit Cole? What is our ability to take on money given our current day payroll? The ability to take on money has two components. One, is there money in the budget that you did to replace injured players or to bring on players at the deadline? Did you leave payroll room? Number two, is there any amount of money that you're going to get refunded from the Gerrit Cole injury?